All right, no one expected me to record this early, but there's been a lot of developments happening, so let's cover our Geocaching Trackable race, week 7. All right, lots of news has been happening this week. First and foremost, Santa Duck has moved. Santa Duck has been picked up after 6 weeks of languishing at the bottom of the rankings, finally got some points. Let's see where they land, but Santa Duck has been picked up. That's the great news about it. The trackable that hasn't moved for the last few odd weeks is finally now moving. Where is Santa Duck going to end up? I have no idea. But look, this is the first time in about 6 weeks that the trackable has moved. This is good news all round. Let's run down through the standings, and I wasn't expecting this. No one was expecting this. Morley, cute little Morley, has pretty much steamrolled ahead of everybody else in this race. No one was looking at this and considering what a cute little Eevee could possibly do, but here we are, 400 points in the lead over second. So with that development, Tiger doesn't give $2 is now sitting in second, but that's okay because this weekend is Oz Geomuster. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to do a video this early, but the developments are way too crazy to not talk about right now. It's only Barney Sydney the Echidna is still sitting with the same points that it had last week. That's fine. It's still moving. It's still getting some activity. The Cat with Human Feet is sitting in 5th. Coast Blues Mad Mummy has got a pickup for week 7, and that contributes to her trackable sitting in 6th. Divine's Art Project, no activity in the last 3 weeks, still sitting in 7th at this point. Buckeye's Power Moon, aside from the initial rush, hasn't really had any activity for the past few weeks, so yeah, 8th. Maddie's License to Travel, again, initial jump, no real activity for the entirety of the race, sitting in 9th. But Santa Duck is the real talk here after just pretty much vanishing and everybody wondering where it went. This week, there was a grab, and that is, I hope, the start of Santa Duck's slow move up the rankings, I guess. We'll just have to see how it goes. We are careening towards the end of this contest, and so many huge development. No one was expecting a 400-point lead from an Eevee at the start of this race. We are heading towards the end. Will Tiger be able to catch up? Will the Echidna be able to fight back? We don't know. Again, there are multiple events where the trackables can come into play. Discovery doesn't count for anything, but travel does. So for 3 of the trackables in particular, Tiger doesn't give $2, Divine's Art Project, and the Cat with Human Feet, Oz Geomuster 2019 is where it's going to be. Multiple days of just pure all-out geocaching, Adventure Lab caches. You know, look, it's really exciting for me, probably not for somebody if you're from the US, but this represents a chance for those 3 trackables to really fight for placement. And if they make it out of the country for some reason, that is massive distance you're adding onto the block. And distance counts for something, distance equals points. All right, with that said, I will move aside, and here are the standings. Well, I have to say this race has definitely been full of quite a lot of drama. Thankfully not negative, just dramatic. Where will we be in week 8? It's anyone's guess at this point, but it is fun charting the wild adventures some of these trackables are having. Oh, and the screen is shrinking. All right, well, thank you so much for keeping track. If you want to keep track, all of the buttons and everything down here. And you know what? See you on week 8.